Okay, can you turn it down a little bit, please?
Can't you go somewhere else?
I could, but I'm studying and it's not a room. I should be able to do that.
I should be able to listen to music in my room.
Okay, could you be considerate and put headphones in, maybe?
Can't you go to the study room?
I was just there and someone's using it.
Okay, then I guess I can put headphones there.
I'm just trying to cram for my exam, thank you.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey. I hate doing laundry.
I'm just gonna tidy up today. I don't know if you're gonna clean or whatever.
I don't know. My room at home usually isn't that clean.
Okay, it's just my parents are coming this weekend, so I don't
Well,
know what you want to do.
in that case, I guess I could tidy up a bit.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
This is Ashton. She used to room with her sibling back home. What is the difference between, well, from rooming with your sibling to rooming with a stranger?
Well, you don't argue as much about things like keeping the room clean. Like, I don't really care if her side is messy and she doesn't really care if my side is messy. And like back home, obviously if like your room was messy, you're gonna get like yelled at for it. And I don't know, you can't really be as comfortable with your roommate as you would be with your sibling at home. Like, you can't walk around like in your underwear, even though I do. but yeah, basically it's more, you can be more comfortable in some situations and like less comfortable in others, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Have you had any problems with your roommate?
No, we haven't argued or anything like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, thanks for your time. This is Jonathan. Jonathan, what's
Hi.
the biggest difference from living at home to living with a roommate?
Well, I'm kind of used to living with someone because I live with my little brother, but yeah, there's really no big difference.
Okay,
So I'm used to it.
have you had any conflicts with your roommate?
No, well, at first I did. I actually
Oh.
changed my room,
Yeah, I heard about that.
but due to reasons like I couldn't sleep and it smelled. Yeah.
How did you go about doing that?
There was a process where I had to talk with both my old roommate and my RA and Mika and all that.
Thanks for your time. This is Dionis. That's Bazo. They were friends before coming to college together. Were you too worried that rooming together would create a conflict within your friendship?
I never worried because I knew the person he was before, and I know he wasn't like the crazy type of person, and so rooming with him, it wasn't good. I knew it wasn't gonna be something awkward to do or something like I wouldn't handle it. We have our ups and downs, but we still are friends and will continue to be.
I honestly didn't think it would be a problem. Reason being, problems start when people don't talk about stuff, and we're open people and we talk to each other about things we like and dislike, and it makes everything easier.
How was the transition from having a single room to sharing a room?
I mean, it's very hard, but at the end of the day, he's paying the same amount as I'm paying, so you gotta compromise. And it's really not that hard if you're not selfish.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, it's a different way of living, but him being a good friend of mine and everything, it's not like something I can handle.
Thanks for your time. This is Karen. Just a couple questions for you.
Okay.
What's the biggest transition from living at home to living in a dorm?
It would probably be having to walk to get my laundry.
Did you used to share your room with a sibling back home or not?
No.
So what's the transition from living in a single room to sharing with a roommate?
Not having any privacy, I'd say.
Yeah, that would suck. All right, thanks for your time.
No
This is
problem.
Michaela. All right, just have a couple questions for you. What's the biggest transition from living at home to living in a dorm?
Having to share bathrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. Did you used to share your room with a sibling or, okay. What's the biggest transition from living in a single room to splitting?
Being woken up all the time.
That does suck.
Yeah.
That does suck. All right. Oh, have you and your roommate had any problems?
No.
Oh,
She's
that's
just
good.
a little loud.
Yeah,
It's alright.
my
I
roommate's
deal
like that
with
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you. Alright, this is anonymous. Just have a couple questions for you. What's the biggest transition from living at home to moving into a dorm?
More responsibility.
Alright, that's a good answer. Did you used to live with a sibling or did you have your room to yourself?
I had a room to myself.
What's the biggest difference from having your own room to having to share?
Nothing. I mean, not really. I'm pretty quiet, so obviously.
Have you had any problems with your roommate?
No.
Alright, that's good. Thanks for your time, Anonymous. I will see you later. This is Sean, he's an RA. Just have a couple questions for you. Have you had any problems with the guys in your suite, like with roommates?
No, as far as this semester goes, got a really good group of guys. I really can't complain. Everyone likes to be active, do stuff together, play around in the common room. They're a pretty good suite. Everyone enjoys doing, just a bunch of activity with each other. As far as roommates go, there's little things here and there. You have people like playing pranks on each other, but it's all no harm. Everyone gets a good laugh out of it. It's good there.
That's good. If someone did have roommate problems, what would be the process to change the roommate?
Well, changing roommates is one of the last things we try to do. First thing we want to do is try to get them to work it out themselves. So if someone comes up to me with a problem, I'll talk them through it, I'll listen to them, see what the problem is, and then have them talk to the roommate, try to work it out, see what's going on with both people. And if it's something like irresolvable, like people can't stand each other, it's going to be like a fist fight, and then you might have like a room change. But it's good for people, especially in a freshman environment where people are on their own for the first time, to be able to work through these problems and learn how to live with someone else, because it's a life skill that you're not really going to have the opportunity to learn in many other places.
Thanks for your time.
The project is about the difference between living at home alone and living at college with a roommate.
According to the University of Connecticut, nationally, 95% of students have never roomed with a roommate before.
Obviously, coming from high school, possibly having your own room, or even rooming with a sibling, it's going to be different. Coming to college, you don't know the person in most cases. Thankfully, the people that we interviewed, and specifically us three, have not had any roommate problems. But if we have, and there have been cases where people do, a lot of the RAs here make it very easy to talk to them, and communication is definitely there. I hope you guys like the video.